the key of E major. E major, all right? So let's start with our basic E shape. All 6 strings, E major chord, okay? Now we can do the pinky right underneath our 3rd finger to get what we call an E suspended 4. That pinky is on the 2nd fret of G string. Okay? A great chord. And then right underneath that is A major. But I would use these 3 fingers. I think it's easier to go from here, A major, down back to E. And something I did that I should have explained is you can do a chord called A2, which gets rid of the top finger, the pinky in this case, and it's just 2 fingers on the D string and the G string. I would not play the low string E. Very pretty chord. You can add the pinky back for an A major. If you slide the pinky up 1 fret, you get what we call an A suspended 4. Guitar's a little sharp on the B string. Fix that. If you needed to, you could play an A minor. Switch it to the 1st fret index finger. So A2, A minor, A major, A suspended 4, all right there. Now B chord starts to get a little tricky because that's a bar chord, so that's this. Same thing as A, up 2 frets with a bar. That takes work. In a pinch, I don't usually play it that way. In a pinch, in a quick moment, I play it with 2 fingers barring. So that's this finger here playing this note, and then my ring finger doing on the 4th fret. Even then, that's still difficult. The easier way to start to play things, well, what I would call open chords. But before I get there, let me finish some other chords that are in the key of E. So you have E major, A major, B major. Then there's C sharp minor, which is a barred minor chord. Same thing as the A minor shape, just up to now barring 4 frets higher. There's F sharp minor, which is like E minor, with a bar on the 2nd fret. There's a G sharp minor. That's the 4th fret, same shape as E minor. It starts to get kind of hard. There are a lot of bar chords. So what I like to do is play what I call open E, and that starts on the 7th fret of the A string, then the 9th fret of the D, and the 9th fret of G. And then you can play all 6. And that is where we start with open E. 7, 9, 9. From there, you can play all sorts of things. If you go down, you'd slide down all the way to 0, 2, 2 for those 3 strings, A, D, E, G, 0, 2, 2. Don't play the low string. That's A. If you go to the 2nd fret, that's B, 2, 4, 4. Another 2 up, and you get 4, 6, 6, which is C sharp minor. Technically, it's a minor 7, whatever for now. So I'll play them in descending order, guitar-wise. So E, 7, 9, 9. C sharp minor, 4, 6, 6. B, 2, 4, 4. And A, 0, 2, 2. Okay, so there's a lot of songs that use that. If you wanted to play F sharp minor, here's one way to do it, keeping these 2 fingers where they are in terms of relation to the other parts. So let's go down to the A. That's open A. We call it open A because there's open strings. If you put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the low E string, you can get an F sharp minor 7, sort of. You could use your thumb, a little uncomfortable. You could do the same thing on the 4th fret and get a G sharp minor of sorts. If you were, okay, you could even keep that same shape and go all the way up to 9th fret, and that's another type of C sharp minor. Sort of. Again, it's missing some notes. It's not perfect, but it works. Totally works. And you can get really, really creative with some of the chord shapes you use. I mean, so like, I'm just gonna fool around and just show you a couple things. So here's E. If I were to just pick up my index, I can almost do an A now. If I were to play open A and then walk up and do B, something you can do is use your middle finger to mute this one string, prevent it from ringing out. You can do that here too. That's very helpful. I love open E because you can do all sorts of things using these open strings. If I was doing it, I'll show you another time. But that's useful. Those chords are very useful. I mean, even this shape for open E, you can use almost anywhere, and it works almost. This doesn't sound so good. Okay. But if I were to do it on the 3rd fret, 3, 5, 5, and 5, 7, 7, that's like a C, and then there's a D of some kind. All right. Let's stop there.